Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the first games of the Jaraci Cup 17 bracket. I'm excited here. This is going to be the round of 16 of the upper bracket. This is between SHRIKE and cowofschmau. And we'll see who wins this one. We do have an info.txt, so let's just go ahead and pull that up real quick. There we go. So, it's going to be ConF versus Sabon, no surprises there. SHRIKE actually did play ConF in one of his group stage matches that we had just cast before this, but that's definitely not his main. And he's going to ban Canyon, and Cow is going to ban the Boneyard. Actually, a bit of a surprise, that one, because I think it's a pretty good map for him, but he'll take Tight End Passage for game 1, which is where we are now, and we'll go to that point. Number 7 will shock you. This is a base for retention build for cowofschmau, but I'd say the way she's moving out to the corner here, we're gonna have some blast drone shenanigans, and you know how I feel about that. We'll keep an eye on that. As for SHRIKE, it is gonna be SC first here, 5 up. Now I criticized him doing that in the CVS, but I think against ConF that's actually definitely a lot more defensible. Your opponent really could attack you, and it's nice to be getting things set up without having too many selves. Then again, I think Just Carrier would definitely recommend that you just go for like carrier production upgrade here, but yeah, I know, it feels like everyone plays ConF these days. We Galsians have got to stick together, man. Sandskimmer Fab is done for cowofschmau. This could be a 2PC angle from her, but I don't think so. We're probably going to see a tech instead. And of course, we do have a lot of money being spent on the blast drones here. So I think the game plan is probably going to be to try and land on that main with a couple BDs. Come in there with the skim, see if you can clean it up. See our 2PC after that. Don't speak the N-word, okay? That means nuke now, by the way. And a little bit unfortunate opener here for cowofschmau. She is going to lose the Sandskimmer for nothing there. This one is trading on high ground though, so that's pretty nice. Should be just fine. 2PC actually did get started though, so we got that going right away. And the blast drone's sharking, man. It's getting ready. It's warming up. We have AV Fab for SHRIKE, that's going to be the answer. I'm always a little bit reticent to go for that if I'm playing Coalition here, or Sabon, doesn't make a difference really. Because, I think that, you know, my opponent is very likely to rail rush me, and then I'm not going to be happy with these AVs. Anyway, so, you know, if it were me, I would just be getting the carrier production upgrade, spamming out LAVs, but this is definitely another way that you can play it. And we'll see what happens. cowofschmau, I would assume, gonna wait for that third BD to pop out. Now that's gonna be very, very late, of course, but still, you know, if you can kill like 5 salvagers, it's 5 salvagers. You know, it doesn't matter if it came in a bit late. Yeah, I don't know. It might be something to stop the railgun from like firing this way when it's targeting things over there, but yeah. When it comes to this sort of thing, I usually just figure that Just Carrier knows better than me. He's been doing a lot of work on this stuff recently, you know? Now, what I will say is that cowofschmau doesn't actually have any tech yet at all, and the AVs are out, so these are kind of the kingmakers on the field right now. It's very difficult to push in with these Sandskimmers against the AVs. But I know this is going to sound silly. If A-Game were here, you'd be like, no, don't listen to Bozo, he's a madman, but you know, I might like try and dive in on this base, even though you're taking losing trades, so that you can distract your opponent, get him to leave the main base, and then the BDs can come in and clean up shop. Anyway, we do have Railgun Fab teching here. Yeah, but what the heck does turret impact run do anyway? Doesn't it? Oh yeah, it like scans the target, right? Like if it's shooting the carrier, it'll start here and then it'll like move over there as it fires or something. Watch the AVs. Only uses one skim though. And now the main base is open. Yep, looks like cowofschmau is gonna try and jump on it here. Now the AV is there, but it's not gonna be able to shoot at these BDs until they're like right there, and I think by then it's just too late. Okay, I'm getting excited now. Heavy railgun is up as well. That's gonna help fighting for this front line here. Interesting. Oh, but the railgun died. Oh my gosh, that happened pretty fast. Here come the BDs. What are you doing? What? What? What is this? No! What? Oh! This was set up from the beginning. Oh! Not like so. Not like so. Oh. Well, that was the worst BD play I've ever seen in my life. Gosh, I was gonna go ref mode. Yeah, attack's over, go home, nothing to see here. It's gonna be fighter and gunship from Shrike though. That is actually the perfect answer. It's like he knows exactly what his opponent is doing here. We could see another attempt at the blast drones, but at this point, just give up. There's no point. Yes. Oh no, dude! What the heck was that? Anyway, if you're wondering why fighter and gunship is the call, when it's 2 PC rush, it's very difficult to use air because 2 production cruisers actually have quite a lot of anti-air capability. When your opponent goes back to base like this and he wants to set up his ref mode, suddenly air units are really, really good because you just own the entire field with them. The only anti-air is on the bases, so you can just do anything you like anywhere else in the field. So, in short, big fan of this. This is definitely the way to go. AV's gonna jump on the railgun, by the way. Uh-oh. That's not what you want to see. And it's fine. It doesn't really matter that the AVs died here. They got their job done. Now the bases really should not be in trouble, and these AVs are, again, sort of the kings on the field. Fill 4 more PCs as AA. Yeah, you're going for the 10-piece chicken nugget build, right? But yeah, it's skims versus AV, you know how that goes. You really need railguns here. It looks like cowofschmau is finally building them. Wants to rally these away, though. You really need to make sure that these things don't jump out into combat and just get killed off. And building more salvagers was not the play. That was very greedy, so gonna get punished for that. But again, the problem is that Shrike should be able to just come in with those strike fighters and kill them off. Then again, this is kind of a 2 PC scenario. Whoa, not for long. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1 PC, but still, you know, that is some anti-air, so it's not like the strike fighters can just do whatever they want. But they don't even need to, the railguns are already dead. I mean, they should be. Shrike should really kill this thing off. Okay, well, whatever. A man can dream. A man can dream. Oh, no. And if the strike fighters were in the air, maybe this would kill off the PC too, but they're pretty late, so I think that this thing's gonna have time to regen and it'll just get away. But, you know, whatever, the strike fighters are here, and yes, I said that on purpose. Shrike is still feeling really, really good here. He killed a PC, he's gonna be on 3 base in just a moment, he's got the tac bomber fag coming up. No, I don't think he could do it after the strike fighters were late to launch, like, it just was gonna heal up, so... But, you know, if he killed the railgun first and then spoke off the Conf carrier, yeah, it'd be free game. I mean, he definitely should have had it, but... Things happen, man. What you gonna do? Shrike's building bombers, by the way. You'll love to see it. Shaking my SMH head. Oh, there's salves missing here too. What the heck? cowofschmau's only got 4 on main. 4 on the expo as well. Now, also, this map is kind of notorious for salvagers getting, like, stuck in the rocks here. I don't really know what causes it, but I'm just sort of hoping that's not going to happen. My shot with air snipe cow. Yes. Yes. Very scary strike fighter attack there. They managed to fire off one whole missile. Now, strike fighters are actually fairly effective against skins, right? It's not exactly the first target you think of them attacking, but, you know, unlike interceptors, they actually can hit them, so... A lot of overkill, though, as you can see. Attack bombers are coming out, by the way. This might be a PC snipe angle, but there's only 2 of them. But then again, cowofschmau did not see them, so... He can kind of do whatever he likes. You're back? You should just stay away, man. There's nothing to see here. Oh, PC lives, though. Yeah, that's why you really need to come in with 3 bombers. If the strike fighters were available, too, like, they could have killed this as well, but... Well, what you gonna do? Interceptor Fab is coming out for cowofschmau. I don't know, I mean, like, my first thought is to go Missile Ship Fab first and then get interceptors after, but maybe this is the best way to go, because you do already have bombers to deal with. Oh no, and the strike fighters are going to try to capitalize on the kill, but it's too late. Because, like, look, this PC is already healed up to almost full. I don't think that the strike fighters are actually capable of killing it at this point. Best you just take some railguns, that's what he's going to do. Careful with the micro here, though, you don't want to get... wrecked. Oh, he didn't finish any rails either. Oh, right. They have 3 volleys. He's allowed to do this. Okay, good. Interceptor Fab is done for cowofschmau, who is still not fully saturated on main, by the way. But, you know, it happens. It happens. Really good south micro there, by the way. Good smoke for Shrike, though. Managed to block off the missile launcher. That's what you like to see. Oh my gosh. Well, I forgot about this too, so I don't blame her. Let's just do better than last time. That's all that we need. Let's do better than last time. Interceptors are in the hangar. Interceptors, of course, very, very good at, well, intercepting bomber runs, but they do build one at a time, so it takes a while to get them out. Nice bomb. And, you know, cowofschmau can't really launch yet. Like, you need more interceptors before you can launch and try to kill those bombers, so... Oh, AV actually sneaks into the backline here. Very nice. Bomber just kills the salve, though. Not really too much to write home about there. Is this like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon reference that you're trying to make here? By the way, it's triple assault cruisers. That's kind of unique. The interceptors are going to make their presence felt. They do manage to kill off a strike fighter there, but that's all they get. You need sleeps? Ridiculous. What do I pay you for? Come on. Oh. They do look pretty cool. Why is there a big X over the Swan logo? That's kind of funny looking. Anyway, Assault Cruiser Anti-Air is finishing. That should really shut down the interceptors pretty effectively. And this kind of looks like a kill squad to me. The other problem, as I've mentioned before, is that if you have the ground-based anti-air, it's really, really hard to fight the air war, so these interceptors should kind of just have no way of getting in here. The bombers can kill whatever they want. Well, This is not even a ground army to attack, but you know, if there was, the bombers could kill whatever they liked. Triple attack missile barrage? Come on, give it to us. Give it to us. Bombs on carrier, yeah, he's gonna go for it. Here comes the one shot. Oh, it's good! Oh my gosh! Interceptor's trying to do their thing, but again, ACA is pretty good, and there's the one shot. And cowofschmau falls. Game 1 goes to Shrike. Nobody touched any artifacts, they just don't even care. Alright, let's jump into game 2. It was, yeah, it was an honor guard. You know, I always think about this. Because, like, in my mind, I was sure that they had, like, a lore explanation during the campaign of, like, hey, here's why we have assault cruisers. But they don't. They just kind of, like... They're just like, hey, you can build these now. It doesn't even explain it at all. Yeah, it was an honor guard. I don't know, man. If you have the expedition guide, I guess it's in there, but, you know. You would have thought they would say something about it during the campaign. Oh, do they? Idle chatter after some mission? I think it is, right? They say that this was like a Galzian cruiser that they decommissioned, and then the coalition was like, hey, that thing's pretty good, and they chose to build it instead. Is it not, really? Oh my gosh. Did we just make this lore up then? Oh man. By the way, 5 up for Shrike once again. Or, you can't call this 5 up, he's not going for the SC, but it's 5 salvagers into carry production, LAV fed. And I think it's still correct to get a couple salves to go long distance mine instead, but either way, he's going to be going for that spam opener. And for cowofschmau, this looks like ref mode, except they already have sling fab, so maybe it's going to be a kind of a delayed rush after all. Yeah, I imagine. I know though, man. Me too. Me too. Base runners retained once more, by the way. So it looks like cowofschmau is gonna say, okay, I know I screwed up last time, but we're gonna do this right this time, so. She is going for the blast drone cheese. The shenaniganry. But gonna be a lot more opposition this time, because we do have LAV spam, we've got assault pack teching. Oh. Interesting. What's their source, though? I feel like I've never seen that. Source! My sources, I made it the heck up! Anyway, we do have actually assault chips this time, so cowofschmau gonna go for a very different type of build here with the assault chips. That's actually very convenient for her, because this is a lot of LEDs that we're gonna be dealing with, but... This is a bit of a power trough moment, though. You're keeping the base runners. These AS are gonna be very, very slow. You want to keep these things back, and not get caught by the LAV blob, because Shrike might actually be able to hunt down this PC and kill it, so... Need to be a little bit careful there, but... And also, this last skim can be cancelled. Just go for the assault chips right away, but it looks like that's not going to be the play. Another skim is going to be built. And these LAVs have boost. Uh-oh, this is what I was talking about. They're going to jump on top of the PC here. Ooh. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. This game might be over already. I mean, I don't know if this is a dead PC, but it sure looks like it. First assault chip is out. I don't know, Shrike can even just ignore it at this point, but it looks like he wants to kill it first. No, he's gonna focus down the PC. Yeah, it just ignores that AS. PC falls. Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Now you're in panic mode. cowofschmau grabbing Power Systems 1, building another PC. She doesn't want to give up just yet, but this is a very, very dire situation. If this Blastron hit is really, really good, maybe there's a chance, right? But I mean, this is not great. Also, best to power up the carrier. There we go. Yeah, so like I was saying, you need to keep the PC hidden when you don't have any units to defend it, because otherwise this kind of thing can happen. Decent missile though, get some damage on those LAVs. You're gonna need to pull off some kind of a miracle with the det packs though, and there's actually a lot of money in the bank to do this with. Whoa. Walls of text, oh dear. Kharak! Shrike, by the way, letting his opponent off easy here. You really want to just stay in there and keep doing damage, because there's no reason to back away. Assault ships are building now, and you're kind of losing the window. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Last time this didn't go so well. But I think it really should have. Let's see what we get done. Oh, no! Oh, she hit the carrier. It's alright though, we got 2 salves and that was a lot more than last time. Oh, dearie me. Still, this is not a great look for cowofschmau. Shrike is moving up onto 2 base here. It's gonna take a while for Cow to get it because of course she has to deal with this big LAV blob. Breath mode is almost done though, so that's good. Yeah, what's up with that, carrier? Yeah. Wreck is gonna get opened here. Shrike's carrier dancing in circles. Very fun, very fun. And it looks like railgun's gonna be the choice. I actually prefer just going for AAVs here, but railguns can definitely be serviceable as well. And cowofschmau just now starting to get up onto that 2 base. Still needs to build the salves for... Oh, and there's actually still 1 missing on the main, too. You really don't need RUs here. Like, I would pull both these guys off. One of them go over to here, and the other one be mining off of this. This is not a great use of LAVs either. Well, I mean, I guess they got the kill. But these guys do need to go back and heal, though. When you bunch up like that, you take a lot of splash damage. And that base runner's still there, so there's some potential for follow-up BD plays, but it's gonna be a little tough. You made it halfway back to base. Oh well. We do have the railguns out, so that's going to be very hopeful against these assault ships. But it's interceptors for cowofschmau, so she is fighting back. Well, you know, AVs do have some AoE, but yeah, they're definitely not quite built that way. Shrike even taking Mag Excel, like, I don't think he needs that, but it is going to be kind of nice to have, I suppose. LAV Rail is kind of interesting to play, though. Like, you really need a lot of LAVs and not a whole lot of Railguns. So I think that probably getting Mag Excel is sort of an investment that you don't really need. Something happened over here, by the way, but I don't really know what. But yeah, you definitely want to be aggressive with this playstyle. And the LAVs are going to need to screen the railguns away from, like, or screen the interceptors away from the railguns, so... Yeah, exactly. Like, even though you think the railguns are what's doing the damage, they're really facilitating the LAVs to do the damage, so you need a lot of LAVs, and I think that getting Mag Excel is probably just not the play there. We do have AV Fab coming out. So that might be able to give us some railgun upgrades. But again, I would rather just armor 2 on the LAVs and build some more of them. Blast drones, by the way, they're coming in again. Ah, very good, very good. Oh, what's going on over here? The blast drones actually ran into railguns. So one rail died and another one got injured, but I don't think that's really what you wanted. Actually, the carrier took a lot of damage. What the heck? I've always gotta shout out that series where A-Game killed Tsukaijin using only blast drones. That was pretty good. But I think really you wanted the salvagers here, but maybe cowofschmau just felt like she couldn't get in there. LAV's doing their thing though. They've killed 2 salves already. They're going for more. Whether RU bro falls. Can't they see we're unarmed, etc., etc. Very nice missile. Here come the interceptors now. Now, if the interceptors can keep the railguns off of the, they can keep the railguns off the assault ships, like, maybe there's a chance here, but that's a lot of eco damage done already. And, Shrike gonna cave into getting missile battery fab here. I think the idea of LAV rail is that you can potentially play it without even having to get dedicated anti-air, just using the LAVs for it, but it's not really... Okay, this is not great either. Probably want to, like, target the railgun. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's easier said than done. Yeah, it looks like the rail is gonna fall in the end. Good, good, good. LAVs do anti-air, but they're not exactly great at it. Base fire goes down, by the way. Shrike actually denies that extract, just barely. And, Shrike should probably be moved. Oh my gosh, he's not even on 2 base. Wait, what? How did that happen? Maybe the blast drones. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some corpses here. I must have missed it. Clearly, the blast drones did actually get the. Clearly, the blast drones did actually get the salvagers there. Anyway, missile battery's out. That's gonna make it very, very difficult for the interceptors to do anything against these railguns. We do have a nice backstab. I like this a lot. cowofschmau needs it. She's got to keep this game a bit scrappy in order to stay in it. In fact, let's check the units lost tab. What are we looking at here? It's more even than I thought it would be. I mean, again, like, this game started out with a PC snipe, you know? Like, that should really have just been over, but it wasn't. And yes, it is true, the ALMs have a really, really big contact radius, so Shrike is probably aware that this is coming, but he hasn't really done anything about it. It's just 2 AVs, both of them have armor 1, but then again, ALMs for the support, maybe this is winnable anyway. Well, not like this though, you probably want both of the AVs joining in on the fight at the same time. Some madness going on 2 base, by the way. Yeah, 1 AV falls, 1 assault ship falls. We're actually starting to hit salvagers now. But actually, the LAVs cleaned up the assault ship on the second. I don't know how this happened. Interceptor's gonna try for the play, but I think this is just suicides. Yeah, off they go. No salvagers died on main, that's good news for Shrike. Interceptor force is dead. And there's just not much left. cowofschmau's gonna go for Con of Siege here. It's kind of a Hail Mary, I feel. It's gonna take a long time to get that out, but... You know, it would be a good unit to have, I suppose. By the way, PC, like, actually almost died, but cowofschmau's gonna pull that off. Not gonna let that fall. These 2 skims could actually probably jump in and finish off this railgun here, but it looks like he doesn't want to go for that. Well, I'm looking at time as the biggest resource here. I mean, the enemy's already at the gates. I don't think it's really possible to go for a cruiser at this point. And dies like everybody else. Yep. Oh, the missile actually killed the railgun. Truly, Jaraci is the patch of the sunder. Oh, oh. What about another PC? Yes, you make a compelling argument. I mean, how can you say no to that? How can you say no to that? And this is just icing on the cake. Shrike coming in here with another flank of these AVs. And it looks like he's collapsing on all fronts here. Never got 3 bases of his own, by the way. It's interesting to see that, but I guess he didn't need it. He's teching BCs. Well, we'll see if that comes out. Right now, eyes on the prize though. He's killing off all these salvagers. That's what you like to see. Actually, the mortar is available, but I guess, well, yeah, you know, it'd still be good to use it. You could probably finish off the kill on this guy with that mortar. Uh-oh, railguns. Ugh. There's the mortar. It does manage to finish off those kills. Actually, the carrier got pretty low, but I mean, it's not going to fall here, but it just kind of doesn't matter. Like, the eco is absolutely gutted for cowofschmau. There's no more income coming in at all. So, Shrike can just kind of do whatever he wants, and apparently it's BC fab. Well, in that case, I detect we might be here for a little bit, so I'm gonna go get a drink of water. And I'll just leave this playing so you can enjoy it in full cinematic glory. It's gonna take a long time, right?
Salvager awaiting orders. Salvager online. Carrier defensive weapons offline. Carrier self-repair system now active. Rally point marked. Additional police required. Rally point acknowledged. Salvager awaiting orders.
It's still not over. Shrike is toying with them. Like a cat with a ball of string.
Salvager online. Salvager awaiting orders.
I see BCs though.
Salvager online.
cowofschmau's being a real trooper sticking in it here, but yes, yes, the faraway BC sound. It's so good. Come on, get line of sight so we can hear it. Come on. So freaking good. Sounds like thunder. Delicious.
Railgun production now available.
Yeah, right. It needs vision, not line of sight.
Launching interceptor.
Interceptors? Well, it's an idea. It's really not going to work. Because they just don't really do damage to BCs. Hopefully we get to see that displayed here. But... What, because they can kill LAVs, right? I mean, the thing about like Savan BC is that, yeah, they don't really do a huge amount of damage to strike craft, but they're never really gonna die to them, so I don't think you really care too much. I guess with Sunder, maybe, but... Oh, this interceptor just docked. He wasn't having any of this. New meta, man. Just BCs and missile batteries. What more do you need? Nice smokes, by the way. I don't really know what that was supposed to do. But I like what Shrike is doing. Look, he's got like these battle cruiser groups on both sides of the map. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Conef just needs heavy rails and honor guards, I think, to fight. Well, I mean, honor guards aren't even great against the 1BCs, are they? But you know, carrier missiles really are pretty nice there, though. Kind of need to actually like have power for that, though, and it's difficult to get it out. Bombers, yeah. But these railguns are actually gonna get this kill, so down goes 1BC. Shrike's mistake is that, like, you gotta be pushing on both sides at the same time, you know? You don't want to just have one of them go in. Also, the carrier is just sitting idle with another BC ready, so it's definitely not ideal there either. SC is getting chased down as well. I mean, obviously there's a missile battery here, but not really much else to support. Do you think this would actually get the kill if you fired it there? I think it would. But I mean, it's gonna reheal eventually. Kind of siege is out. Battle cruiser's running away from it, so that's not gonna be a kill. That's a little bit sloppy. Yeah, well, he could have just killed it right away, but he just didn't care, I guess. I don't know. And the thing is, this is 4 heavy railguns on high ground. Like, you can't just ignore this. Yeah, I think he needs to back away. I think he's kind of losing this fight all of a sudden. This guy's already dead, by the way, even if he smokes. Kind of carrier missile's gonna finish him off there. Kind of siege is pretty good too against the strike craft, but they are gonna manage to kind of jump within its firing radius there. Manages to pick off 2 of those railguns. It's not terrible for Shrike, but I think he wanted to get more there. And the battlecruiser is not convinced. He's just gonna like run in. Oh my gosh. This guy's gonna die though. Smoke gonna use to buy a bit of time. Yeah, there it is. And kind of carrier is actually too close to barrage with the missiles, which is interesting. Hey, it's cowofschmau. Hello. That's a nuke, by the way. Microwave meter. Shrike is actually microwaving his own battlecruiser now. So that's not something we see every day. What's going on, man? No, 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 no! Don't drive the SCs into it. Ah! Oh dear. Like, the idea of area denial tools is usually not that you're going to drive into where you've denied. Oh no. Tell me this thing doesn't get away. Oh my gosh. Yes, it was. Like, if I told you that cowofschmau lost a PC at like 3 minutes, would you expect it to go this long? Holy crap. This is the problem with playing with your food. Sometimes your food strikes back if you give it the chance. True, true. Yeah, well, we all know cowofschmau is the queen of floats. There's nothing new about that. It is gonna be bombers after all. I mean, hey, what anti-air is left, right? I mean, Shrike knew that she had anti-air, but not necessarily that that she had air, but not necessarily that she does now, so. It's not really any more anti-air here. Now, if SCAA gets tech, that's going to be very powerful at this stage of the game, because there's a lot of support cruisers here. Main base is mined off, by the way. What do you do about float when you don't have RU? Try to lose less units that are RU expensive. But you can always build up a blob of sand skimmers. Or LAVs, as the case may be. AAVs are very, very cheap for RUs, so they can also be used that way. I like the idea with the TJ, by the way, but obviously that is going to go down in the end. And yeah, turrets. Yeah. Guess I'm killing BCs. Yeah, no, that really is the name of this series. That really is the name of this one. By the way, it made base for cowofschmau. Now starting to mine out. I said it when it happened, but like SHRIKE really needed to be a bit more aggressive at just like killing off the bases at that beginning, because he definitely could have. And then a little bit less derpy about losing units for no reason. So. Alright, here comes this fight though. SHRIKE does have money for the microwave emitter that is off of cooldown, so that's an option. And his army is definitely still looking bigger, but these 3 heavy rail, or 4 I guess, have actually done quite a lot of damage so far. Rip to you, man. You're dead. Uh-oh! Wow, I thought there was a Con of Siege there, but I guess I was mistaken. But yeah, there's no anti-LAV here, so these skims are actually going to do quite a number. You can see it as a bit of CC on the Saban side with those ALMs, but that is going to be a couple of dead railguns here. Microwave emitter is deployed. These rails just kind of have to stay away, but the carrier's going to have to tank it. Yeah, it's painful. I mean, obviously you got BCs chasing you and everything, but... But see, if the carrier goes this way, you're gonna carrier block the rails, which is really bad. Oh no, here it is! Here's the carrier block! SHRIKE being really lazy with the micro on these BCs, though, like, he needs to be driving up, and this guy has to smoke! Ugh. Too late, too late. Carrier's getting really low, though. Those high ground rails, man, they ain't taking prisoners. Oh my gosh. Just a little too... a little bit too little. What am I trying to say here? Point is, it's not gonna work. They all fall, the BC hasn't died yet, so that thing is just gonna be able to heal up eventually. I mean, maybe not. Doesn't really matter. I guess the Saban carry can just finish the kill at this point. Oh my gosh, it got its smoke cooldown back up. Oh, that's just disgusting. Oh, and that's the carry kill, I think. Yeah, it feels like that thing just always has smoke up, but it actually takes like 65 seconds, you know? It's not exactly a short cooldown, but... Only bread, right, Serum? Only bread. Well, that's game 2 going to SHRIKE. So, scoreline 2-0 for him. And let's jump into game 3, potentially match point here. This is going to be on Firebase Krill. And let's see what happens. Is there no music? Am I just crazy? Well, that was weird. This one felt good. Alright, I want to see it. D not okay, what can I say? Let's see if cowofschmau's changing up the build at all. We do still have the base for no retention, but this time driving straight to the enemy side. Looks to me this is going to be ref mode first. We do have 7 salves, 8 salves even, so I'm not sure I like that. I think you really want to just go with 6, but... But either way, this build is going to allow you to see if your opponent is attacking you or not as you're getting that rough mode. Let's see, be a lot more greedy if your opponent is not going for any sort of an attack. He runs into the enemy base. Yeah, I guess that's true. It is a base runner. Now that's just rude, Shrike. Come on, don't be antisocial like that. Throws the TJ onto the base runner just to slow it down a little bit. It doesn't really matter. Fleet cap 45 before ref mode? This has got to be Sandskimmer Fab now, right? Maybe it's like 2 PC straight away. I don't know what we're looking at here. Idle self, by the way. Yeah, it's 2 PC. Okay. So I guess this base runner is just a fake out, right? Wants to make his opponent think, hey, look, I'm going for eco, right? I have my scouting base runner out here. But in fact, she's planning on going for a delayed attack. We do have Sandskimmer Fab starting now. Blast drone is being built also. Yeah, people have been playing 2PC a lot recently, but you're right, like, if it's gonna be AAVs... Oh, and it is. Uh-oh. Which is a very common thing to do off of SC first, right? But, AAVs do really well into this, so... We'll see. Shrike might have thought that there's not really that much of a threat coming because he saw the base runner and, sort of under-defend. That would be good for cowofschmau, but remains to be seen. A little bit of carrier waffle, but looks like she's got that under control. And Sandskimmer raiding even, yeah, so this is going to be a very much like a dry skimmer rush. I would hold this guy back, try not to get seen. Because once these AAVs come out, it's gonna be bad times. Yeah, and the PC is seen they're moving forward, so Shrike should have all the info he needs. Whoa, that guy's doing a kickflip. Oh, finish the kill here, buddy. Oh no. LAB gets out with 22 HP. There we go, Shrike being a little bit lazy with the micro, drives in there, gets killed for it. Yes. Although also, powering up ability support. Good idea. But yeah, the problem is that these AAVs are going to be hard to kill, so cowofschmau is going to need Railgun Fab, and getting that Sandskimmer rating really delays it a lot. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it costs, but I think it's 100 RUs. Obviously, it slows down Railgun Fab quite a lot. 1 minute of silence for LAV crews? No, man. We don't honor Northerners on this channel, alright? We don't honor Northerners on this channel. Yeah! Tell him, Cow! Tell him! Anyway, AAV showing up here, cowofschmau's gonna give respect to that, which she has to. Again, these things are pretty strong against LAVs. Or skims, that is, but, you know, whatever. What's the difference? 3 PC! Oh my gosh, she's going for the 10-piece chicken nugget build. Okay, now there's a theory behind this, alright? If you just have enough Sandskimmers, it doesn't matter what your opponent's building, right? So, you know, just get more PCs. I mean, it doesn't work, obviously, but, you know. But there's an idea there, so I have to appreciate it. Damage ups would be really good. Yes, reduce the atoms. He used the cruise missiles to destroy the cruise missiles. Oh, that's true. I didn't realize how much you were floating already. Holy crap. Yeah, I would be getting that fleet cap 65 if I were you. There we go. Railgun Fab is coming up. But, you know, if we had, like, Sandskimmer damage too, and just, like, 900 LAVs, or Sandskimmers... Yeah, these AVs would melt, man. There's no beating that. There's no beating that. turbo patch levels of units.
Railgun fabrication.
Yes, there's a lot of ways to beat that, but you know, you can let me have my fun for a little bit.
Sewer construction is complete. And we are now in service. Carrier missile silos now
But the Conif production, man, it's coming. It's coming. There's no stopping it.
online.
Like at this point, you're already committed. I would just get a third PC. You gotta, or fourth PC that is. You gotta do it. No ref mode. Boo, boo. Who gets ref mode? Come on. Lame. What? What? Why is there artillery cruiser? What the heck? That's so random. I don't know what this is supposed to do, but it's out, so you know. I don't know. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, man. I'm just the caster. I mean, artillery is really good when your opponent has like 20 railguns or something, but this is a bit of a random call. I really like artillery as a late game option, but I don't quite see it being the case here. More skins though. cowofschmau gotta keep building. Keep building, always, always. I say everything twice. In fact, that artillery cruiser is actually kind of a target, but with so many AVs, it's gonna be difficult to finish the kill. They can just smoke to buy time. You really like sitting in that TJ, eh? I would try and stay outside of its sickly influence for now. There's only like 2 heavy railguns to try to hold off all these AVs, so this is actually kind of bad to not have the skims like attached to them.
Rally points acknowledged.
They're gonna go for the attack on the artillery cruiser, but they get caught out here, so it's gonna be pretty painful for them. Carrier missiles coming out. Oh, and it does good damage, actually. Skins really don't want to be standing still here. Looks like they're gonna find that. Get out of there. And I think that's a precision. No, that's just the normal barrage here on the base. It's the lazy barrage, which I've talked about in ages gone by. cowofschmau's eco is kind of in disarray here somehow. Okay, there we go. We do have the PC getting back onto the main base. But the carrier wants to move out, which I think is a bit premature. There's flanks coming in on the other side. And it's true, yeah, 3 carrier missiles will just murder our units. AV splash damage. There go the salvagers, 2 of them dead already. But the heavy railguns doing their job over on the main, keeping things alive there. There's actually an idle salve set to guard another one up here. What's up with that? But yeah, I often say when you're fighting like a siege war against Conif, just turn the auto fire off, because otherwise you're gonna reveal yourself, and then yeah, they can just murder artillery cruisers that way. And this guy is on auto fire, right? So you know he's shooting like cowofschmau sees where it is. So this carrier should always just be barraging it with more missiles. You never want to let that thing get away with it. It's another very lazy barrage, by the way. Like, yeah, you're not going to kill salvagers like this. You're not going to kill PCs. It's really just a waste of cooldown. Oh, yep, there it is. Artillery cruiser goes down. So well played by cowofschmau there. Railgun's not in position to stop these AVs, so they have to get over that hill. Skim's going to join in, though, but a couple salves already dead. These 2 AVs jumping up onto the other side. Good smokes as well. Good smokes. Houston complimented my missiles. I can retire now. But yeah, this doesn't look great. But then again, like SHRIKE was really slow to set up 3 base, and he kind of doesn't have any ground army left. So I could actually still see this working out for cowofschmau. But you know what she needs? Is 7 more production cruisers, and then she'll be winning. Then she'll be winning.
Salvager online.
Because he can't beat the 10-piece chicken nugget build. We do have TAC Bomber Fab on the way. Whole bunch of AVs out here, so that's gonna stop the skims most likely. Do need to send a couple to the bases just to make sure you got a bit of insurance on the back line, but... and by the way, you really don't actually need TAC Stack here. I think that Strike Fighters would do the job just fine, and you could save this money just for more ground army. I know that's gonna be bit with a lot of boost, because people really like going bombers, but... Strike Fighters are gonna do the job just fine over here. And if there's no railguns, there's really no skims either. The AVs are gonna hold them off just fine. With railguns getting the Sunder here, this AV very selflessly gonna smoke the eco, but unfortunately it is gonna die there. That's true, because they are tactical bombers, so... I guess there is sort of an intangible going on there, isn't there? By the way, Base Runner probably not going to get the extract out here. He actually is building a blast drone, but I think... Oh, yeah, it'll come out. Alright. But the artifact... Oh, no, he queued up another blast drone! Oh. Artifact will be denied. The blast drone was queued up, so that money is just gone forever. That's very unfortunate. Oh, the carrier block! Okay, he's got it, he's got it. This guy's dead, right? Very good, very good. And cowofschmau gonna clean up the other flank there. Shrike is kind of throwing a lot of units here, right? Oh, look at the units lost tab. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how bad this was getting. Oh dear. TAC Stack is out though, so, you know. You want to use this, by the way, because if your opponent can see that you have air tech and you're not launching them, you're kind of just waiting for it to get countered, right? Yeah, well, artillery cruisers are, I think, the cheapest of the combat cruisers, but even so, they're still expensive, right? This, though, I assume is going to be a lot of dead railguns. There's two already. Another bomber's coming out. Should go ahead and take out some of these guys. Try and get those AAVs a free line to jump in. Smokes are deployed, but they're a little bit lazy. I think that Shrike probably wants to just back away here, try and take damage with the bombers before he can jump in with his AAVs. Oh, and the missiles on the choke point as well. It's just going to blow him up entirely. Well, I guess they were predicting him to try to back away. Oh, and the railguns bunch up! Oh, 3 for 1. Ouch. And look at that, just like that, the units lost tab is like almost even now. Wow. Bombers. Bombers are pretty good, as it turns out. Yeah. Well, what's the answer? cowofschmau going for interceptors here. Yeah, well, that's the TAC Stack for you, man. Interceptors will help. I think missile ships also, like, you really probably want to get both of them, but we'll see. Oh, no. Anyway, I'm just gonna point out, if you had 10 PCs right now, you could rebuild your ground army in, like, half a second, right? Uh-oh. Speaking of PCs, I think we're about to see one die. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Phew. Yeah, you never like to see people use bombers against strike craft. No, don't do it! Oh my gosh. Okay, well now they're standing still. Now you can do it. Oh, it was still bad. Oh. Anyway, this is the real story though, is that... What? Finish the kill, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, PC goes down on the main. And if Shrike just like stops building strike fighters, you don't need that right now. Just build a bunch of AVs. You should be able to clean up these skims here, and that'll feel pretty good. And this is doubly annoying because cowofschmau cannot build interceptors and production crews at the same time, right? That's just, you know, that's Galaxy and Conef for you, so... This is pretty turbo annoying for him. Has to stop the interceptor production if she wants to get that other PC up. So it looks like the answer is just to ignore it. Just have the carrier hold the main base now. I would really also be getting missile ships at this point because it's clear that your opponent's got a lot of air. In fact, this is full wing. Oh my gosh. So you really want to you really want to have a lot of anti-air to deal with this. A bomber against blast drones? Okay, now I've seen it all. 2 selves die. Skim's gonna clean up the other ones. Oh my gosh. Not like this. Not like this. Well, there's still air snipe on the table, of course. We do have the interceptors out. By the way, if you've got like 10 of them like this, what is that? 8? You should really get Afterburner. Good upgrade, good upgrade. And the other key, of course, to using interceptors is to have them in the air before the threat arrives, right? So, the idea with interceptors is that they're like a rapid response. You know, I can have my anti-air anywhere on the map that I need it. You can't do that unless they're already in the air. Also, the main base is dead, so that's unfortunate. But that's another story. Yeah, this is what you want them to be doing. Good, 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 good. Getting kills on those strike fighters. Oh, and they're so bunched up. They're taking so much splash damage. Oh my gosh. 4 of them dead already. But yeah, this again is where having the ground-based anti-air would help quite a lot. Bombers hitting skims, you know, you hate to see it, but it actually works out pretty well that time. Oh my gosh, what is happening? This is pandemonium. I would also generally not queue up 5 salvagers out of the carrier like that, but you know. Oh, blast drones, here they come. It's gonna be a good hit. It's good. See if we can finish off this one guy. Skim's not got the micro.
Interceptor, ready launch.
Yeah, so you're like queuing up what your carrier's gonna be building for the next, like, over a minute. But yeah, missile ship fab, gotta get it. I mean, this is so many strike fighters, it really just makes sense. Interceptor's gonna catch a bomber here though. Will die, unless it can get the dock off. I don't think so. Yeah, there it goes. Interceptors really don't do a whole lot of damage to salvagers. This guy's probably not going to finish any kills off. But yeah, once the interceptors do their thing, the strike fighters launch. This is good play by Shrike. Now, it looks like he wants to chase the interceptors down. That's not what you do, actually. You say, okay, now my strike fighters are free to do whatever they like, so... You should send them to go kill salvagers or bases or something like that. Or hit the carrier. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, power down everything, man. All you need is healing right now. Oh no, he's at 9%. A bomber is coming. Oh no, dude. Is this gonna be an air stipend, Jaraci? It is! Oh! Well, that hardly ever happens. Ouch. Well, that's another thing I guess you can do when the interceptors have all made themselves known. Mashad approved, yes, yes. And with that, Shrike is going to take the best of 5 to cowofschmau. So he is going to advance up to these quarterfinals. Well played by both sides. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 3-0 for Shrike.